Julie Chrisley is set to be resentenced next month. However, fans recently uncovered evidence that says the Chrisley Knows Best star might be headed to a worse prison facility. Here is what they found that has people asking, where in the world is Julie Chrisley? Julie Chrisley to appear in person in Atlanta. Todd and Julie Chrisley are both serving time for bank fraud and tax evasion. The couple reported for their prison sentences in January of 2023. Todd was initially sentenced to 12 years, while Julie was facing 7. In September of last year, their sentences were reduced, bringing Todd down to 10 years and Julie down to 6. The Chrisley Knows Best couple has continued to fight their convictions in appeals court. During their appeal, it was revealed that Julie might have been unfairly sentenced. There was very little evidence that could prove she knew about the fraud taking place before 2007. So, her sentence was vacated and it was determined that she would be resentenced at a later date. As we previously reported, Julie was attempting to get out of having to appear in person for her resentencing hearing. A judge ruled that the reality star would have to be present in court. So, Julie Chrisley will have to travel from where she is currently serving her prison sentence at FMC Lexington in Kentucky to Atlanta, Georgia. Fans think she may already be en route or headed to a holding facility. Her current release date has not been updated, May 8, 2028, but her location has changed. Currently, it says, not in BOP custody. This means she is not currently in the custody of the Bureau of Prisons, which could happen for a number of reasons. Julie may have been released, but that isn't likely. The other two reasons this could happen are that she's traveling to make an appearance in court or she is receiving medical treatment. For sure she is on her way to her court hearing. She is going to be in a county jail somewhere around her court, one Reddit user commented. Even if she was released to home confinement, it shows as still in BOP custody. It will just list the area of the RRM. That is the region that monitors the ankle monitors and puts down the rules. Julie is likely in the custody of U.S. Marshals traveling from Lexington to Atlanta. Fans were trying to pinpoint where she might be held in Atlanta. Several people suggested she was on her way to Fulton County Jail. If that's the case, one person pointed out, Julie will be in for a shock. Others suggested she could be headed to a halfway house while she awaits her trial, but that is not probable. One person predicted what Julie's resentencing would entail. I kinda think she will get halfway house and then house arrest, they wrote. Only time will tell. Julie Chrisley will appear in court on September 25 to receive her new sentence. Julie Chrisley, the once beloved matriarch of the Chrisley family, is facing the grim possibility of being transferred to a far worse prison facility, leaving her devoted fans and family in deep concern. The news has sent shockwaves through social media, with #FreeJulie trending as fans rally to support her in this uncertain time. While Julie and her husband, Todd Chrisley, have been serving time for tax evasion and bank fraud, rumors of an impending transfer to a harsher environment have sparked widespread worry and speculation. A difficult road. Since being sentenced, Julie has tried to maintain a semblance of normalcy behind bars. Despite her incarceration, she has continued to be a pillar of strength for her family, especially for her children, Savannah, Chase, and Grayson. The Chrisley children have often spoken about their mother's resilience. Sources close to the Chrisley family reveal that Julie's current prison facility, which is reportedly a low-security federal prison, might not be her final destination. The possibility of her being moved to a medium-security prison, or even worse, a maximum-security facility, has emerged. The reasons behind this potential transfer are murky, but insiders suggest that it could be related to overcrowding issues or a reclassification of Julie's case by federal authorities. The fear of the unknown. For Julie's fans, the idea of her being moved to a more dangerous and restrictive environment is nothing short of terrifying. They fear that a transfer to a worse prison facility could not only impact her mental and physical health but also extend her sentence due to possible infractions that are more likely in a tougher environment. "I'm really worried about Julie," wrote one fan on Twitter. She's always been such a strong, kind person. The thought of her in a worse place just breaks my heart. Another fan posted, "This is a nightmare. Julie doesn't deserve to be in prison, let alone in a place where her safety could be at risk." #FreeJulie. The Chrisley family has remained largely silent about the rumors, but their silence only fuels the fire of concern among their supporters. Julie's daughter, Savannah Chrisley, has hinted at the family's struggles through cryptic posts on social media. In a recent Instagram story, Savannah shared a quote about faith and perseverance, leading many to believe that the family is preparing for another uphill battle. The legal battle continues. While the rumors of Julie's transfer swirl, her legal team is reportedly working tirelessly to prevent such a move. According to legal experts, a transfer to a harsher prison facility could be challenged in court, especially if there's evidence that such a move would be detrimental to Julie's well-being. However, the road ahead is fraught with legal complexities. Federal prison transfers are often based on a variety of factors, including an inmate's behavior, the nature of their crime, and the overall needs of the prison system. Even with a strong legal team, there's no guarantee that Julie can avoid the transfer. The Chrisley family's legal team will likely argue that Julie has been a model inmate and that a transfer is unnecessary and potentially harmful, says criminal defense attorney Mark Eldridge. But the reality is that the federal prison system has a lot of discretion when it comes to these decisions. Julie's potential transfer comes at a time when the Chrisley family is still reeling from the initial shock of her and Todd's sentencing. The couple, once the stars of the hit reality show, Chrisley Knows Best, have faced a dramatic fall from grace. While Todd has been more vocal about their situation, Julie has remained more reserved, focusing on maintaining her family's unity from behind bars. A family in turmoil. The news of Julie's possible transfer has added another layer of stress to a family already stretched to its limits. For Savannah Chrisley, who has taken on a motherly role for her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe, the thought of her mother being moved to a more dangerous environment is unbearable. In a recent podcast, Savannah opened up about the toll her parents' incarceration has taken on her and her siblings. "It's been really hard," she admitted, her voice heavy with emotion. "We're trying to stay strong, but every day is a new challenge. The idea that Mom could be sent to a worse place, it's terrifying. We just want her home." Chase Chrisley, who has also been vocal about his parents' situation, shared his own fears on social media.